So when you're creating content, how do you go from idea to ready to post? What's your process like?
I think of the idea, I create the skit, I create the dialogue for it. The faster that I can see the end is when I know it's ready. Like one of my biggest skits before I had blew up with this betting content was me and my brother Kwame, one of the hosts of the What Is You Doing podcast, was the Fresh Prince of Bel Air dad scene. How come you don't love me? I was at the barbershop. I don't know how it came to me. I'm sitting there. It just come in my head. I write it in my mind. Go grab my phone. I put it out. So I flip it from Will Smith dad scene to Instagram. And it's like, hey man, I'm gonna have to put that follow off a little bit longer, maybe even longer. I'm like, it's cool, it's cool. Then my boy Q playing Uncle Phil. He's like, it's cool, Uncle Phil. I don't need him to follow me anyway. I gotta do my first hack page without him, right? I tagged him in 14 funny videos. He never gave me a like, bro. Them lines came to me in 5 minutes. Sometimes it come to me like that. I'm like, oh, that's ready.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might record it and I'll be like, it's missing something. But the one thing that I try to do now is don't overthink it. I just do it.
Okay.
I put it out there because sometimes you get caught up with like, needed to be perfect. That used to be me. I used to didn't do stuff until it was perfect, and it was actually just me being lazy and not finding every reason not to do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. What's the worst that can happen? Don't
Yeah.
laugh at it.
Do you force yourself to make content? Is there a day or time that go by, I really don't feel like doing it today, but I got to do it anyway? Or do you wait for inspiration? Like I go, then I'm ready to jump in there and do it.
So Kev on stage, I saw a video where he was talking about he doing his weight loss journey, right? He said last year I made 2,500 videos. Probably 90% of those videos I didn't feel like making. I made it because I like what comes with me making the videos, right? I get the notoriety, notoriety. It's the grill. I can say it. Say it for me.
Notoriety.
Notoriety. It's the grill. It's the T. My tongue can't hit the top tooth real good. But he said I get that recognition. I get the money. I love what comes with it from making the videos. So that's why I do it. I don't always feel like making the videos, but I do it because I want those things. But because I love content, I can do it when I don't feel like doing it. This is what I'm here for. Sometimes it's therapeutic for me. Even when I don't feel like doing it, I do it and I put it out there and I'm like, you get that love, right? So to answer your question, yes, I don't wait for me to feel like doing it. This is my job. This is what I'm here to do. This is my purpose, is to bring laughter, make people day. But I do it because I want what come with it.
Right.
If I waited to feel like making a video, I would make 5 a month.
Yeah.
If you look on my social media, I've been posting a video or 5 every day since 2024.
Yeah, you definitely got a lot of content.
Every day since 2024.
Yeah.
First Parlay Bad video, January 15th, 2024, went viral. I made a video every day since then.
Yeah. So how do you measure the success of a video? Do you look at how many followers come from it, how many views, how many likes, what the comments look like?
After a while, I'm numb to it. And sometimes I try to reflect back when, like, me and my homegirl, Ashley, another co-host of the What Is You Doing? You see, I'm still with the same people I started with. So my homegirl, Ashley, who be doing the skits with me, we used to do skits, bro. Like, it was funny. We was looking at an old skit, and we was just like, it had 20. She's like, guess how many likes this video had? I said, how many likes it got? She said, bruh, 256 likes.
Mm.
We were so happy for 6,500 views. I'm talking about we were like out of here. I post a video now, I get 50,000 without blinking. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even measure it. I post so much. I'm doing so much work. I don't even have time to reflect in the views.
Check it.
I just looked to see in one video. I'm like, let me see where this one at. It's at 300,000 views. I posted it 3 days ago, but I got 10 videos since 3 days ago. So it's just like, I didn't even realize it. I posted a video yesterday. I think it's at like 170. So it's like, I don't even measure it. I don't even look at that success as like, oh, the views. And it's easier for me to do now because I'm at 195,000 followers. So
Yeah.
back then, like, it was bigger jumps. Like, I went from 8,000 to 20,000. So I was like, this one going. Then I went from 20 to 30, 30 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to... But now it's just kind of like, I'll go up, but I don't even realize it now. The last thing I remember, I was at 156,000 followers on IG. I had to go look. I'm like,
Yeah,
195?
you about to hit 200.
I'll just focus on the work.
And that remind me of back in the day with Wayne. He put out so much music. It's just like he not even checking what's the response. He got so much
I
content.
got so much on the street. That's why I already turned down nothing. I love when people like, hey, you want to do my podcast yet?
Yeah.
Because your content about to be up. I did my boy, shout out to my bro, DJ L. I did Talk of the Streets. He like, bro, I want you to do a skit, freestyle. I'm like, I'm going to create something. I didn't feel like it, but I'm like, I don't rap. I'm like, all right, let me create a skit. Let me write it out. So I want all that. I want to be seen, because the one thing I used to mess up, I used to think, and a lot of us think this, is we be thinking like, man, the city don't for me. Everybody that lives somewhere think they city don't for them. Everybody. We all think that. When you start traveling, you really start just trying to move to New York. The people in New York like, my city don't for me. I got to move to Atlanta. Atlanta probably the only city where they like, my city for me. Needs to be supported. But every other city, my city don't for me. I got to move to New York. I got to move to Houston. I got to move to Dallas. We all think that. And guess what I started realizing was, I realized this when it happened to me. A person was like, yeah, bro, you changed, bro. You don't even share my nothing like that. I'm like, I don't see it, bro. I didn't even know you were still on IG. The algorithm got you so far. I swear you ain't see it. He like, no. He's like, yeah, I got a new page. He like, I sent you a message. I'm like, bro, it's in the hidden requested. I gotta follow you. He like, oh, that made me had a light bulb moment. It was like, that was me back in the day. No, bro, they don't know you. I'm talking about a video I got 2,500 views, and I'm like, man, they ain't for the. They ain't seeing it. Now some people do look at your shit and don't share it and don't support it, and you like, bro, you just don't like it, don't comment or nothing like that. But the majority, your city, not, they just don't know you.
Do you care about having that prestige? Like, he's the biggest and the best from Cleveland.
I don't care about being the biggest or the best, but I want to be respected from my city. I want to be, hey, we're looking for a comedian. I'm one of the 5 that people call.
Okay.
We need this. I want to, hey, I saw this. Hey, we got this. I want to be tagged. I don't want to be the biggest, but you do want to be respected. Once you get to a certain level on social media, you do realize people see your stuff. I post too much for a person to be like, I haven't seen. I'll go somewhere now and it just be like, I go to a Cavs game, bro. You'd think I'm LeBron walking in there. Yeah. Bro, I love what you're doing. Let me get it. Oh, yeah, come on. Are you get what I'm saying? Because it's just like, you can't, I didn't even know you was from Cleveland. That's another reason why I'd be like, you can't be talking about your city. Some people just don't be knowing. They see you, they think I'm from Detroit in New York. So it's just like, I just want I don't have to be like, I'm the best, because it's subjective. You like who you like.
Right.
So, but I want to be mentioned. I want to be one of the, like, yeah, he's one of them ones.
When it comes to creating content, you got comedians that create content and you got stand-up. Do you respect one art more than the other?
Stand-up is harder. There's no retake. There's no redo. There's no mess up.
Yeah.
You mess up, that's it. You don't deliver the joke that way, they looking at you like this. What? On a skit, on a video, I mess up, I can redo it. Sure. I can redo it. So it's not about, do I respect one or the other? It's just about, that's just what it is. Mm-hmm. One is easier to do versus the other one. Just because you're funny in videos doesn't mean you're going to be funny in stand-up. Mm-hmm. Just because you're funny in stand-up don't mean you're going to be funny in videos. It's a lot of comics that have to transition from stand-up to making videos now. And you see them, you like, they lost. You're like, what are you talking about? You don't even know how to do a transition yet. You cut that out. Just because you do stand-up and you're funny in stand-up don't mean you're going to be funny making videos. There's rare people who can do both. Mm-hmm. It's rare. The reason why there's a big pushback, hidden beef between IG comedians and stand-up comedians is because for the algorithm switch, right? IG comedians that made skits that went viral, they can make money off promotion. I can say, hey, pay me this for promotion. IG got wind of that and saw people making money from that, right? People paying them $10,000 to post this, because before your post went in order.
Chronological order.
Yeah, if you caught the wave at that, you guaranteed 3 million. All 3 million of my followers is on here right now, and they just saw I posted 3 minutes ago. So I can leverage that and get paid for advertisement, right? Mm-hmm. IG says that we're going to change the algorithm, but we're not going to put posts in order. You can see a post from me right now that I made 5 days ago.
For sure.
Somebody just liked the video I made. I looked at it, my tooth was chipped. That was 2 years ago. He talking about this dude hilarious. I'm like, that's still going?
Yeah.
So when IG comedians started blowing up, how did they try to make money? You got to do stand up. I got to sell something. I got these followers. What package am I going to sell? Myself doing stand up. But they have the experience of somebody who's doing stand up like me the first time I ever did it. So now you're going from a person, I've been doing stand up since 2011. It takes years to become a headliner, years to develop the material. So you're talking to somebody who just blew up on social media, who's now done a couple open mics, got some writers, and is like, we announcing the tour 6 months later, and I'm headlining. So that's when you get the OGs that are like, who the is this kid
Yeah.
headlining a weekend with 8 jokes
Yeah.
and 4 of them stolen
Yeah.
and 2 of them mine?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where the big headbutt come from. But as a older comic, you got to take from them too. A lot of older comics don't want to do social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the game going. You got to adapt with it. They ain't watching Def Comedy Jam no more.
Comic View.
Comic View. You got to be in their face.
Yeah.
So you got to master both. And that's where I always had that in my mind doing stand-up. I knew where the game was going. So that's why I was always doing skits. People who know me now, they know me from the bet and stuff, but you been tapped in.
For
you
sure.
know I was doing skits and videos and the stand-up.
Yeah. I think that you actually have the ability to do both. Like,
Yeah.
when I come see you live, like I was excited because I've seen you a couple of times.
Yeah.
I was excited to bring my wife to BTidy on the show, so I know it's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
At the same time, I could show her your social media,
Uh-huh.
and she watch a few videos, and then she follow you.
Yeah.
I think that you have a unique ability of doing both, and
Rare.
yeah, the only person that really come to mind that could do that is DC Young Fly. I think that's the only other like social media
No, it's a
content
few.
guy.
It's DC Young Fly, Just Hilarious.
I haven't seen Jess.
I seen Just live. I work with her live. Moneybag Mafia. It's a couple cats that I work with. I haven't seen Desi Banks do stand-up comedy, but I feel like the way he writes and when he acts, I feel like he would.
I've seen Desi. Desi
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, so-
I seen him at the Improv.
Desi is something that's just not because they're not putting the craft into it.
Mm.
Boy, Rennie transitioned from making the skits to doing stand-up. I work with him. That's my dog. So it's some cats that transition, but you got to actually care about the art craft and do it.